Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Eastview High School. I'm Wally Harmon here for the call of tonight's Eastview Lady Patriots basketball game with the Weiss Wolves. Tonight's game was scheduled at Weiss. It's been moved to Eastview, and we are live from the high school as the teams warm up. First game being broadcast this season for the Patriots. Saturday, they started off the season with a game against the Lampasas Badgers. The Lady Patriots came up short 52-37, and tonight they take on the 1-0 Weiss Wolves. Weiss comes in the game 1-0 with a victory over Stony Point, 61-53 on November the 5th. The Lady Patriots had a tough game at home against the Lampasas Badgers, as now all the volleyball players are coming in to join the team, so the workouts begin and the team starts to gel. The Lady Patriots go out of town this weekend for a tournament in Corpus Christi, and so they will leave tomorrow at some point, and then they will head to Corpus Christi for a 3-day tournament Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We will not have those games. We will be live SHN covering the Georgetown High School football playoff game on Friday night and not going out of town on the tournament. But then we'll be back live next week. On the 16th, we'll play Stony Point here at Eastview. The Weiss Wolves come in out of 5A Region 3, District 18. They have Hendrickson, Pflugerville, Cedar Creek, Conley, Elgin, Manor, and Bastrop in their district. The next game for the Lady Wolves will be at Lake Travis on the 16th at 6:30 p.m. The Weiss Wolves head coach, Kiara Marshall, assistant coaches, Latoya Ellis, Allison Metzler, and Kevin Baker. The Lady Patriots head coach, Dave Walla, assistant coaches, Aisha Collins, Whitney Doyen, and Katie Roach. Doyen and Roach, the new coaches that have joined the program here at Eastview this year and taking over JV and freshman duties, and then assistant coaches here with the varsity. Head coach Walla comes in 5A Region 4, Region 4, District 25. Georgetown, Cedar Park, Liberty Hill, Glenn, Eastview, Leander, Marble Falls, and the Rouse Raiders make up District 25. Georgetown currently sits at 2-0, Cedar Park at 1-0, Liberty Hill at 1-0, Glenn 1-1 on the young season, Leander, Marble Falls, Rouse, and the Lady Patriots all 0-1 after about a week of basketball. Pflugerville, their starting lineup. We'll go over that one real quick. All right, the team still warm up. At guard, a 5'6 senior, number 1, Miracle Berdow. At guard, a 5'4 junior, number 3, Jamira Linville Finley. At guard, a 5'5 junior, number 11, Kimora McClure. At guard, a 5'6 senior, number 12, Jamira Ramsey. And at forward, a 6'1 junior, number 24, Autumn Young. The rest of the starting lineup will do for the Patriots here in just a moment. But a lot of things come into play. A lot of different faces here on the Eastview Lady Patriot basketball team this year. A lot of seniors. The returning seniors, Dev Pereira, the three-point specialist who broke the school record for most three-pointers made in a season last year in her junior year. Her first year here at Eastview on the varsity. And now she returns as one of the starters, the senior. She was second team All-District last year and academic All-District. More impressive than any All-District or honorable mention All-District is how many players Coach Walla had on the academic All-District team. Dev Pereira, Addie McCormick, Nicolette Tatum, Aaron Holmes, Lexi Claiborne, and Dia Nunez, all on the academic All-District team. And that's just an impressive thing. With all the hours and all the time put in for these the practices and the games and the traveling for these kids, to still focus on the grades and be honored in the academic All-District. Other honors received on the team, like I said, with Deb Pereira, the second team All-District honor, and then honorable mention All-District for senior, Aaron Holmes, and for junior, Addie Pete McCormick, both honorable mention All-Districts last year for District 25. Other seniors on the team, you'll have Michaela Luera. She's back this year. Sydney Buttram back. She'll wear number 12. A new one, a new addition on the varsity roster, Daisy Albaron. She'll wear number 14. She's a senior. Jimena Ruiz, number 15. She's a 5'9 senior on the team this year. You return Erin Holmes. She's the 5'10 senior, wears number 20. And then Haley Sewell, number 23. She returns as a 5'10 post player. And then a senior, the only other senior on the team is a new name. She was on JV last year. This year on varsity, 5'7 senior, number 33 will be Ashley Bush. Destiny Sullivan, that's the hidden weapon that the Lady Patriots are going to welcome to the team here in the next month. Sometime in December, I got a chance to talk to Destiny last night at Meet the Lady Patriots. What a gala. Just an opportunity to meet all the teams, both freshman teams, the JV team, and the varsity Patriots. A dinner there, and all the parents, and they had some silent auction baskets, and then some auctions of signed basketballs from each of the teams, and just an opportunity, one, to get to know all the players amongst all the families, and then to raise a little money for the Lady Eagle Booster Club, who makes this all possible for us, me and my wife here at SHN. The Patriots here at SHN, we bring you, and we focus our efforts. Georgetown High School and Eastview High School. The Georgetown ISD athletics programs are the focus of SHN and our efforts. Myself, Kelly Duvall, Dave England, Michael Francis calls football for Eastview, the Patriots. And so a lot of effort and stuff, a lot of effort and time goes into these Georgetown ISD sports to highlight and showcase these student athletes. And both teams now finishing up warm-ups. We'll go over the starting lineups for your Eastview Lady Patriots. Tonight at guard, a 5'6 junior, number 5, Addie McCormick. At guard, a 5'7 junior, number 21, Nicolette Tatum. At wing, a 5'9 junior, number 25, Dia Nunez. At post, a 5'10 senior, number 20, Erin Holmes. And at wing, a 5'7 senior, number 2, Dev Pereira. That's the 5 starters tonight for the Lady Patriots. They come into the ballgame wearing the all-white home uniforms, accented in navy blue and red. The Weiss Wolves come in with all-black uniforms, maroon numerals outlined with white piping and outline on the numerals, and Weiss across the front. Eastview on the front of the jerseys, east above the numbers, view below them, as both teams line up for tonight's national anthem. We're going to try to go to the crowd mic, bring you the national anthem, and we'll be back with Lady Patriot basketball here on SHN Sports. We're back here live, SHN Sports coverage of Eastview Lady Patriot basketball. The Lady Patriots and the Weiss Lady Wolves being introduced now. Burdell, the senior. A lot of change coming this basketball season. When we get to district play, the Patriots and the Lady Patriots will play on the same night at the same gym, due in part to a shortage of referees available to referee basketball in the area. And so you'll have combined varsity basketball games on almost every night of district play. You'll have the girls' games at 6:15 and the boys' games following just shortly after. And we will cover them both live here on SHN Sports. I'm blessed here to have my wife with me, Jerry Ann. She runs the camera and the computer, so the scoreboard and everything going on the screen that you get to see at home. She's running in the background as I call the games here live from Eastview Patriot Gymnasium. Aaron Holmes coming out. The senior wing pose. Her and Haley Sewell there. Deb Pereira. The school record of three-pointers broken last year by Deb. An impressive showing for Pereira. She had a great junior year, and you can only expect one that she's going to be covered a lot more and a lot tighter here in her senior year. But an opportunity for her to continue to just set things ablaze as her hot shooting from the outside can go crazy. Tonight's officiating crew, Nikita Loving, Clay Townsend, and Chris Contreras of the Austin chapter of high school officials. So a three-person crew to call the ball game here tonight as the Lady Wolves and the Lady Patriots get ready to start things off. They give the great UIL warning about being good fans, good supportive of the players and not negative towards players or the officials. Tell you what, with the shortage of officials, we really can't afford for people to be yelling and cursing out and trashing the officials. The more that leave and the more we don't have, the more we hurt for the ability to enjoy these high school sports. The Lady Patriots get ready to take the court. As they take the court, the Patriots, Nunez, Tatum, Holmes, McCormick, and Pereira. For the Weiss Wolves, Burdell, Linville Finley, McClure, Ramsey, and Young. In the center circle to jump things off, Aaron Holmes. And it looks like it'll be Autumn Young. Tip back, and it's into the hands of McClure. And she'll give it off to Burdell, who will run the offense for the Wolves. Swings it over here to Linville Finley. Left baseline into the hands of Ramsey. Her shot off, no good. Rebound by Young. Kick it out to Burdell. Reset the offense. Right to left, the Wolves go. Tip from behind. Still into the hands of Dia Nunez, and the Patriots have the ball. Pereira brings it up the floor. 7:30 left in the first quarter. She'll hand off to McCormick. And he'll run the offense from the top. Loses it, but into the hands of Pereira. Left wing, back up top to McCormick. McCormick dribbles against Burdell. Man-to-man defense. The kick-out pass. Knocked out of bounds, but saved. Dia Nunez will get it. Kick it over to McCormick. Baseline jumper. Three from the left side. Off the rim. Short. No good. Chase down the rebound into the hands of Ramsey all the way down the court. She'll go with the layup from the left side. It's no good. Dev Pereira gets the rebound, and she's fouled from behind by Autumn Young. And that will be Autumn Young's first personal foul, first team foul for the Weiss Wolves. The Patriots will get the ball back. 7:09 in the first quarter remaining. 0-0 score. Inbound to Tatum. And Tatum shoots it. Air ball, but she shot it on the Weiss end. Burdell gets the rebound. Hands it back to Young, and Young lays it up. So the Weiss Wolves get the first points of the game. On the basket by Young. Patriots back down. The pass down to Nunez on the right sideline, and it's out of bounds. Turnover by the Patriots. Weiss will have the ball back. 6:52 left in the first quarter. Inbound to Bordeaux. She'll bring it up across the timeline, center of the floor. Linville Finley will streak down the middle. And here comes the movement offense into the hands of Ramsey. She'll fire a right wing three, and it is good. Ramsey with her first points of the ball game, and now a 5-0 lead. Inbound to McCormick. Weiss leaves it 5-0, 6:30 left in the first quarter. McCormick back to Pereira. She'll bring it across the timeline. Now hand it back off to McCormick. She's at midcourt, holds there, calls out the offense. Looks for the motion, and she'll go up to the right elbow. Daya Nunez down to a streaking Pereira. She loses it, gets it back in to Holmes. Holmes will pick it up, kick it out to Tatum. Left wing three. It's on the way. It's an air ball. No good. Nunez tracks it down on the baseline. Kicks it out to Holmes. She'll fire the right wing three. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound Autumn Young for the Wolves. 6:02 left in the quarter. Skip pass all the way up into the hands of McClure. Right wing. She looks to drive and does. And the reverse layup up and good for McClure. Her first two of the ball game. And a 7-0 lead for the Wolves. Quickly across the mid-stripe is McCormick. Ball taken away there by Bordeaux. Now McCormick returns the favor, falls down. She'll get up, keep the ball, and she'll push it up the near sideline. Tries to throw a skip pass, and it gets knocked out of bounds by McClure. As McCormick hits the floor, she'll hop back up. It'll be Patriot ball. 5:33 left in the quarter. And Coach Walla going to take a 30-second timeout, his first timeout of the ball game. And we'll take it with him. Be back with more Eastview Lady Patriot basketball on SHN Sports in just a second. And the Lady Patriots get ready to inbound. Now a conversation here on the near side. A discussion about the inbound on the alternating possession. It is the way of the Patriots. Pereira set to inbound, covered tightly there on the sideline by McClure. She'll try to get it in, and does to McCormick. McCormick down the sideline, but a foul whistled there. It'll be on Bordeaux. That will be her first foul. Miracle Bordeaux. First personal, second team foul. And now Pereira set to inbound again, looks for help, gets to the McCormick right wing. She looks to drive baseline, and she's fouled again. And now Miracle Bordeaux picks up her second personal foul quickly. 3 team fouls, and now to the bench. I would assume Coach Kiera Marshall will have to go to the bench. Bordeaux, the senior guard, has 2 quick team fouls. Pereira the baseline, looks to inbound, 5:29. Holmes, right wing jumper, it's up and good. Erin Holmes with her first 2 of the night. And the first 2 for the Lady Patriots, cuts the lead back to 5. 7-2. Right wing 3 fired up, no good. Battle for the rebound, knocked loose, and it's still loose. Young kicks it up top to Bordeaux. She'll reset the offense for the Wolves with 5:10 left in the first quarter. Ramsey brings it up top, tries to go low, tipped and stolen away by Holmes. Kick it up to McCormick. She'll push it across the timeline right wing. She looks to drive on McClure, does. Skip pass over to Tatum, left block. She goes up, blocked from behind by Young. And a rebound by the Wolves. They'll push it up. Here comes McClure up to the top of the key. Travel, no call. Kick it over to Linville Finley. Left wing 3. She'll fire it up. Off the back rim, no good. Autumn Young tracks it down. Throws it out to McClure. Set it off to Bordeaux. She'll reset the offense. Right wing. Ramsey has it there. She holds against Nunez. She'll dribble up top off a high screen down to the free throw line. And there's a travel there. Turnover on the Wolves. And the ball back over to the Patriots. 7-2 your score. Weiss leads it by 5. 4:35 left in quarter number 1. Deb Pereira looks the inbound, gets it to Tatum in the backcourt. Tatum looks to dribble against Linville Finley. She'll come across the timeline, center of the floor, hand it off to McCormick. Adding Pete McCormick takes over at the top. She dribbles there against Bordeaux. Shakes her, drives in, kicks it up top. Nunez not ready for it, and it goes into the hands of Young. Turnover by the Patriots. Young gets it over to McClure. Now up top to Linville Finley. She drives in. It's blocked by Erin Holmes, but they're going to call the foul on Erin Holmes. And that'll be a shooting foul. That'll send Linville Finley to the free throw line. First foul of the ball game for the Patriots. That'll be on Erin Holmes, first team. And that sends Linville Finley to the free throw line. And now some substitutions for the Patriots as they line up. Linville Finley to the free throw line for 2 free throws. First free throw is good. 8-2 now your score. Weiss by 6. In the game comes number 23, Haley Sewell, the senior 5'10 post. And then number 10, senior 5'5" guard, Michaela Luera. And then number 15, that's going to be Jimena Ruiz, the 5'9" senior wing. Coming out is Holmes, Nunez, and McCormick. Second free throw by Linville Finley is up and good. The lead back to 7 for the Wolves, 9-2. Michaela Luera gets the inbound. She'll dribble up against pressure. A substitute for the Weiss Wolves in. Number 21 now in the ball game, Kiera Wash. She covers Luera, but Luera all the way to the hoop. The shot a little bit too strong. Rebound by Young. She tries to kick it out and does to Linville Finley. She'll slow it down. And the Wolves will bring it across with 3:50 left in the first quarter. Linville Finley, right wing into the hands of Ramsey. She'll dribble there, back up. Now she drives into the elbow. The little floater up off the back rim, no good. She gets her own rebound. Goes up, it's blocked out of her hands. Into the hands of Wash, now to McClure. McClure drives in middle lane, kicks it over to Autumn Young, and she's whistled for a travel. She was covered by Sewell there. Good defense by Haley. And Autumn turns it over. Too many steps there. The ball back over with 3:34 left in the quarter. Patriots trail by 7, 9-2. Inbound by Pereira. She'll get it into Tatum over in the quarter. Tatum will dribble up against Wash. Right through a double team. 3-on-2. Kicks it over to Sewell. Left block. A jumper by Sewell. Up. And in Haley Sewell with her first 2 of the ball game. And the lead cut back to 5 for the Wolves. 9-4. Good job by Sewell there from the left block. Now the drive in. Tripped up, kicks it out, top to Ramsey, left wing. She drives in. The left-handed running layup, no good. Gets her own rebound and puts it back in. No one picked her up and blocked her out. And Jamiria Ramsey now with 5 in the ball game. And 11-4 lead. 7 points for the Weiss Wolves. 2:55 left in the first quarter. Luera dribbles, now goes to Sewell at the left elbow. Sewell turns, looks there, looking for a cutter. She's covered up, and we'll kick it back to Luera on the wing. Luera dribbles there. She'll back it out, reset it with 2:45 in the quarter, dribble towards the left wing, hand it off to Tatum. It's off her leg. She's going to track it down at midcourt, but she falls down trying to save it, and it's a backcourt violation. And the ball goes over to the Wolves. McCormick checks back in for Deb Pereira for the Patriots. 2:28 left in the first quarter. 11-4, the Weiss Wolves by 7. Wash has it. She'll kick it down to McClure on the right baseline. Thinks about a 3. Now she'll dribble up towards the wing, give it off to Linville Finley. She'll bring it back up top, reset the offense for the Wolves, give it off to Ramsey. Ramsey dribbles back up top, covered by Tatum, looks to drive in, kicks it out, now goes down low to Young. Back out top. McClure thinks about an NBA 3, passes on that, goes up top to Ramsey. Ramsey looks to drive, loses the ball, gets it back, now a struggle for it, and Jimena Ruiz did a great job of going down and getting that one. And the jump ball whistled, and that'll be a ball over to the Patriots on the alternating possession with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Now number 22, Daisy Albaran, the 5'8" senior wing, number 14, checks into the ball game. Now number 22, that number has changed again on us. So number 22 now in the ball game. That will be Albaran. Luera dribbles up top against Wash, goes into Sewell at the free throw line. She kicks it out to Ruiz on the right wing. She's left open. She's whistled for a travel, and that'll be a turnover on the Patriots. 1:43 left in quarter number 1. 11-4 your score. Weiss leads it by 7. Now Wash will come out as Burdell checks back in with 2 fouls. So keep a note on that as Miracle Burdell is back in the ball game with 2 personal fouls early. Dish down low to Young on the cut. She loses it, gets it back, and puts it in. And Autumn Young with her second bucket of the quarter. 4 points in the ball game, and now a 9-point lead. Kick it down to Albaran, left baseline, back up to McCormick, left wing. Run the offense, tries to go low, stolen away by Young. The pass over the head of Sewell. Here come the Wolves, pushing up across the timeline. Right wing, Linville Finley. No one picks her up. She'll stop and pop the 3. It's short off the rim. It's a long rebound. Tracked down by Ruiz. Now lost into the hands of Ramsey. Kick it out top to Burnell. Reset the offense. Right wing, Linville Finley. Travel, no call there. So bring it back up top. 55 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Into Ramsey, middle of the key. She'll put up a floater. It's off the rim, no good. Young with the rebound. She'll go up and she'll be fouled. Haley Sewell will be whistled for her first personal foul. Second team foul on the Patriots. And that'll send Autumn Young to the free throw line for the first time. Weiss 2 for 2 from the free throw line so far in the ball game. 13-4, 9-point lead with 52 seconds left in quarter number 1. Autumn Young dribbles and readies for the first free throw. It's on the way and nothing but net. Nice free throw there by Young, her 5th point in the ball game. And the lead up to 10 now, 14-4. As Ruiz, Sewell, and Luera come out, Pereira, Holmes, and Nunez check back in, joined on the floor by McCormick and Alberon. Young's second free throw up, off the rim, no good. Nice block out by Holmes. She gets the rebound. Kicks it over to Pereira with 50 seconds left. She'll bring it across the timeline towards the right wing. Kick it over to Alberon. She'll fire the shot from the right wing. It's off the rim, no good. And she gets her own rebound. Puts it back up, no good. Rebound, Autumn Young. Kicks it out into the hands of Ramsey. Here come the Wolves, pushing across the timeline. Ramsey will take it all the way in. The runner is up and good for Jamira Ramsey. Now with 7 points in the ball game and the lead up to 12. 30 seconds left in the quarter. McCormick dribbles against Burdell in the backcourt. Across the timeline, goes to the left side. Good job of taking it at Burdell there. Holmes has it. Now she'll go down low to Nunez on the left block. Spin, put it up, and it's off the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. Nunez. It's going to be a foul. It looks like Nunez grabbed the rebound. And it's going to be on Autumn Young. That is her second personal, 14 foul. So 2 starters for the Wolves, both with 2 fouls here in the first quarter. 15 seconds, inbound to Nunez. She loses it, gets it back, goes up, can't get it to go. Nunez with her own rebound. A shot up, no good. Rebound Pereira. She goes up, and Deb puts it in. Her first 2 of the ball game. And it cuts the lead back to 10. 16-6, 3 seconds left. Across the timeline, Burdell holds it, kicks it up top to Ramsey. She'll fire a shot at the buzzer. It is no good. And that's how the first quarter ends. 16-6, the Weiss Wolves lead it by 10. Over the Patriots. Timeout. Back with more action. You're listening to Lady Patriot Basketball on SHN Sports. And we come back for quarter number 2. The Weiss Wolves will have it on the alternating possession to start the second quarter, up by 11. Oh, that's right. Autumn Young. No, Autumn Young missed the free throw. It should be 16-6. We'll check that out here in just a second. Wolves have it. Linville Finley kicks it out to Ramsey. Left baseline. She'll fire the 3, and it is good. Jamira Ramsey. Second three-pointer of the ball game. Now McCormick has it top of the key. They have it 20-6 for the Wolves. Holmes has it up top, right wing to McCormick. McCormick covered by Burdell. Goes down low to Ruiz. Stolen away from behind by Ramsey. Ramsey will push it up. Cross the timeline. Dribbles to the right wing. Resets the offense. Skip pass to McClure. Left wing. She'll step up. Take a deep 3. It's up and good. McClure knocks down her first three-pointer of the ball game. Now a 23-6 lead. 17-point lead for the Wolves. Pereira hands off to McCormick, dribbles left wing. No one covers her. She'll step up, take the 3. It's up off the rim, no good. Pereira with the rebound, throws it off of McClure out of bounds, and the Patriots get it back. 7:01 left in the quarter. 5 starters on the floor for the Weiss Wolves. 5 for the starters for the Patriots. The right wing 3 by McCormick. Pete knocks it down. Her first points of the ball game. A big 3, cuts it back now to 14, 23-9. And quickly across the timeline, Burdell in the right wing into the hands of Ramsey. She holds there, goes up top to Linville Finley. She'll have to track it down near midcourt. Reset the offense with 6:35 left in the first half. McClure has it left wing. Hands it off to Ramsey. Ramsey looks to drive into the lane. Throws up nope, down low to Young. But Young blocked from behind by Holmes. And a foul called down low again. We'll see who they call it on here. Looks like they're going to call it on Daya Nunez. So Nunez with her first personal foul. Third team foul of the first half for the Patriots. 6:29 left. Young to the free throw line. This free throw is up and good. We'll have a sub at the scores table. The free throw by Young off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Linville Finley. Kick it out to Ramsey. Wide open left wing. She'll fire the three. It's off the rim. No good. Young will track it down. Save it into Ramsey. Ramsey spins. Throws it down to Linville Finley. No one covers her on the baseline. The jumper up and good for Linville Finley. Her first field goal to the ball game. And the lead back up now to 17. 26-9. Weiss leads it. 6:05 left in the first half. McCormick to the left wing. Tries to skip the pass in. It's blocked and stolen away by the Wolves. Linville Finley across the timeline. She loses the ball, gets it back. Dribbles, goes down low to Autumn Young. Wide open from the right block. She'll get the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Dia Nunez. That'll be her second personal foul. Count the two and a chance of the old-fashioned three-point play. Dia Nunez now with 2 personal fouls, 4 team fouls on the Patriots. As Young back to the free throw line. This free throw on the way is good. And a substitution now for the Wolves will be number 32, senior Maya Flint. She'll check in for Autumn Young, but not before Coach Walla calls a full timeout. 5:54 left in the first half, 29-9, a 20-point lead for the Wolves. We'll take a timeout. Back with more Patriot basketball on SHN in just a moment. We come back out of the timeout. 5:54 left here in the first half. Inbound from Luera to McCormick. Pressure in the backcourt by the Wolves. It's a man-to-man pressure. Luera will bring it up against Linville Finley. Gets across the timeline, brings it back towards the top. Now we'll hand off to McCormick. McCormick dribbles up top, calls the offense out. She'll kick it right wing to Luera. Luera holds, looking for a cutter. Now she'll dribble, go back up top to McCormick. Wide open, top of the key, fires a three. Good! Pete McCormick, her second three of the quarter. And the ball game, those 6 points invaluable as the lead cut to 17, 29-12. Wolves with 5:20 left here in the first half have the ball. Linville Finley drives in. No one cuts her off, misses a layup. Holmes with the rebound, and she's fouled. Over the back foul by Mia Flint. And that'll be her first personal foul. That'll be the 5th team foul for the Wolves. So the Patriots get the ball back. 5:15 left in the first half, down by 17, 29-12. Luera hands off to McCormick. She'll dribble against pressure across the timeline. Beats her player all the way. Goes in for a layup, but she's tripped from behind. That's going to be on McClure. She holds her hands up. Addie's feet taken out from under. The foul on McClure will be her first. Team 6th for the Wolves. And McCormick goes to the free throw line. McCormick going for the layup. They're going to call the foul on the floor. They're getting a towel to wipe up the floor. Hear the argument from the stands of, shouldn't that have been a foul? McCormick going for the layup. She had beaten her man, McClure. Her defender was going for the layup and tripped. They're going to call it on the floor. The Patriots will inbound under their own basket. Deb Pereira ready to inbound. She'll throw it into Dia Nunez, extended from the right block. Her shot no good. Rebound by Ramsey for the Wolves. She'll push it up into the hands of McClure. She's covered by McCormick. She gets across the timeline. A little dance step, gets up, and then kicks it back to Ramsey, top of the key. Hands it off to Burdell. She'll reset the offense with 4:50 left in the first half. Here comes the motion offense across the top, cutting past to Burdell. Her shot blocked by Aaron Holmes, and it's off of the Weiss Wolves out of play. One official worried about something. I'm not sure what it is. Still worried about the wet spot on the far end of the court. So he delays the game. The nice block shot by Aaron Holmes. And it went off a Weiss Wolf. So the Patriots have the ball back. 4:42 left in the first half. Trailing by 17, 29-12. The Wolves lead it. Luera, McCormick, Pereira, Holmes, and Dia Nunez on the floor for the Patriots. Luera inbounds to Pereira. Dev will bring it up against Burdell. Crossover across timeline, cut off by Burdell. Now she'll hand it off to McCormick. McCormick sets the offense with 4:30 left in the first half. Motion offense, looks to go right, now dribbles left to the left wing. Looks for the high screen, will kick it up top to Pereira. She thinks about the three, she'll drive, back it up, right wing three. Good! The sharp shooting Deb Pereira, her first three ball of the ball game. 5 points in the game. Ball quickly back down for the Wolves, slapped away, back to the hands of Flint. Now a steal by McCormick. She loses it, tries to keep it, but whistle for a travel. They're going to call the turnover. What a good effort there by McCormick on the defensive end, but the Wolves get the ball back. 29-15, a 14-point lead for the Wolves as Autumn Young set to check back in for Mia Flint on the Wolves side. So the five starters on the floor for the Wolves. Burdell, Linville, Finley, McClure, Ramsey, and Autumn Young. Now Nicolette Tatum comes back in the ball game. And now into the ball game for the first time will be Brianna Baker, a senior guard, number 22 for the Wolves. She'll replace McClure for the Wolves. Linville Finley will inbound it to Ramsey, midcourt, dribbles up top of the key. 4 minutes left in the first half. Ramsey looks to drive on Pereira, stops, loses it, gets it back. Middle of the lane, kicks it out to Burdell, left block. She tries to go low to Young. The pass out of her reach and out of bounds. Turnover on the Wolves. Ball back over to the Patriots. 3:53 left in the first half. McCormick gets the inbound. She'll skip it over to Pereira. Gets it across the timeline. Steps up left wing. No one covers her. Pops the three. It's in and out. No good. Rebound tipped out to Pereira, left wing. She'll go back up top to Michaela Luera. She'll hold it there. Luera will have to dribble against pressure by Baker. Back to Pereira, left wing three. It's up and good. Sharp shooting. Deb Pereira knocks down 2 threes now in the quarter. And the lead cut to 11, 29-18. Weiss leads it with 3:25 left in the first half. Linville Finley drives in, not cut off. Her shot blocked by Holmes, but it's out of bounds off of Holmes. So the Patriots will be on the defense still. Good job by Aaron Holmes. Stopping the penetration there by Linville Finley. Linville Finley wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Wolves inbound the ball. Ramsey now up top to Burdell. 3:10 left in the first half. Burdell calls out the offense. Motion and movement there. Baker has it right wing. She'll dribble up top, skip it over to Ramsey left wing. Ramsey always looking to shoot. Passes on that three, dribbles up top. No one covers her. NBA three. Ramsey, good. Wow, Jamira Ramsey, her third three-pointer of the ball game. And the lead up to 14 again. 2:50 left in the first half. 32-18. Patriots will bring it across the timeline. McCormick dribbles and drives. Past two defenders. Ball gets knocked loose. McCormick fights for it. Gets it on the floor. Her and Young battle for it. And a jump ball called. That'll be a good job there by Addie McCormick to keep fighting for the ball. Drove down the lane. The ball got slapped free, and she didn't give up. The jump ball goes to the Patriots. 2:39 left in the first half. Pereira looks to inbound under her own basket. It's got to get it in. And now 5-second violation called. A lot of standing around there. And now a quick inbound by the Wolves. They push it up. Baker has it right wing. McCormick tries to take it away, falls down. Kick it out to Linville Finley. She'll stop at the free line. The jumper up, no good. Rebound, Aaron Holmes. She takes it away. She gets it, kicks it out to Pereira. Pereira will push it across the timeline, covered by Young there. She'll back it back out top, kick it over to Michaela. Luera skips it over to Addie McCormick. Left baseline, wide open three jumper. Up off the back iron, no good. Long rebound by Ramsey. She'll push it. 2:12 left in the first half. Ramsey travels, no call. The up and under, no good. And a rebound by Holmes into the hands of Pereira. The Patriots push it across the timeline. Down low baseline. Tatum left baseline. Her jumper up, no good. Deb Pereira at the rebound. Kicking it to Holmes. What a pass! Deb Pereira to Aaron Holmes in the left block. And Aaron Holmes gets her first two of the ball game. Yeah, first two of the quarter, fourth of the ball game. and the lead back to 12 now for the Wolves. 32-20, 1:45 left in the first half. Baker hands off to Linville Finley, right wing. Now she'll hand off to Burdell. Burdell tries to go low, but the ball's stolen away, but knocked free into Linville Finley. Back out to Burdell, top of the key, reset the offense. Good defense there by Aaron Holmes as she knocked the pass away as it tried to go down to the block to Young. Up top, Linville Finley pops the three. It's up, no good. Good block out by Aaron Holmes, but the ball stripped away by Young. Young to the right block, the runner up and good. Autumn Young didn't give up on the play and knocks down the two. 34-20, a 14-point lead. McCormick stopped, drive all the way in. The runner, good. Pete McCormick quickly back down and cuts it all in. 8 points now for McCormick in the quarter in the ballgame. Cuts the lead back to 12. 1 minute left in the first half. 1 minute. And the runner cut, throw it up, and draw a foul on Holmes. That'll be on Burdell. She ran in and threw it up. Aaron Holmes whistled for the foul, her second personal foul. 5th team foul for the Patriots, and now Burdell goes to the free throw line. For the first time, she'll get 2 free throws. As Alberon at the scorer's table, set to check in for the Patriots. Burdell, her first free throw attempt of the ball game. It is up and off the rim, no good. Now Alberon back in and McClure back in. McCormick checks out for the Patriots. And Baker checks out for the Wolves. 58.6 seconds left in the first half. A 12-point lead for the Weiss Wolves, 34-22. Burdell, second free throw, up on the way, off the back iron, no good. Long rebound, and Michaela Luera runs it down, and she'll put it across the timeline. Swing it right wing, but picked off there by Linville Finley. 2-on-1, back to Ramsey, back to Linville Finley. Tried to get fancy. Linville Finley had an easy layup, but one extra pass, and then it goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Wolves. 47 seconds left in the first half. Inbound to Alberon, back to Luera. She'll bring it across the timeline with 40 seconds left in the half. Trailing by 12, 34-22. The Wolves lead it. Luera to Alberon, left wing. She's cut off. Looks to go top, but can't do it. She's picked up her dribble. She's got to get rid of it to a cutting Holmes. The layup up. Oh, no good. Rebound to Colette Tatum. She goes up. Push down. No foul. No basket. Rebound by Ramsey. She'll push it up for the Wolves. Carrying violation. A traveling violation. Nothing called. Luera with the rebound off the missed runner by Ramsey. Luera will bring it up. She'll cross the timeline. Double team in the backcourt, but gets past both of them. 10 seconds left in the half. She kicks it over to Alberon, left wing. She holds it back to Holmes. She'll drive left baseline. The reverse layup is no good, but a foul on Autumn Young. What a job there by Aaron Holmes. And that's important because that's the third personal foul on Autumn Young. The forward, starting forward for the Wolves. Her third personal here in the first half. 7th team foul. But Aaron Holmes back to the free throw line, or to the free throw line for the first time. 2 free throws here on the shooting foul. First free throw up off the iron a couple of times, no good. 2.9 seconds left in the half. 34-22. Wolves by 12. Holmes ready for the second free throw. Knocks this one down. 34-23. Wolves inbound it. 2 seconds left. A half-court heave, and it's off the backboard. No good. And that's how we end the first half. 34-23, the Patriots trail by 11 at the half. We'll be back with updates in the second half. You're listening to Lady Patriot Basketball on SHN Sports. come back here at the halftime. It is actually 33-23. The Weiss Wolves lead it by 10. We were correct, and they had a misconfiguration on the book down at the board. They fixed it at halftime. 16 points in the first quarter, not 17. 17 in the second quarter for the Wolves. Wolves are led in scoring by number 12, Jamira Ramsey. She has 13. Autumn Young with 11. Kimora McClure with 5. And Linville Finley, Linville Finley with 4 points. 33 in total for the Lady Wolves. The Patriots led in scoring by Dev Pereira and Addie McCormick. 8 apiece for them. 5 for Aaron Holmes and 2 for Haley Sewell for the 23. We go to the second half. 2 fouls for Aaron Holmes, 2 for Diane Nunez, and 1 for Haley Sewell. For the Lady Wolves, 2 for Burdow, 1 for McClure, 3 for Young, and 1 for Maya Flint. The Lady Patriots, or the Lady Wolves will have it now. As we look at it here, we'll have the ball to start the second half as we get ready to roll. The Wolves, the 5 starters on the floor. Burdow, Linville, Finley, McClure, Ramsey, and Young. The 5 starters for the Patriots on the floor. Pereira, McCormick, Nunez, Tatum, and Holmes. McClure will take a wide open 3 at the top of the key. No good. Linville Finley gets the rebound, kicks it out to Burdow. Right wing to Linville Finley. Skip in low to McClure. The ball knocked away by Holmes into the hands of McCormick. Ball slapped free by McClure. Back in the hands of Linville Finley. Back down. McClure thinks about a 3. And now she'll pull it out. Reset the offense. 7:30 left in the third quarter. Burdow left wing. Down low to Young. She'll spin left block. Go up and good. Autumn Young now with 13 in the ball game. And the lead up to 12 now. For the Wolves, 35-23. Holmes has it left elbow. Pereira left baseline. She'll fire the 3 off the back iron. No good. But it's tracked down by Holmes. Kick it up to Pereira. She'll reset. Right wing to McCormick. Goes down low to Nunez. Right block. She goes up amongst 3 Wolves. Tatum gets the rebound. Her shot up off the rim. No good. Autumn Young rips it down for the Wolves. Turns around. Nunez with the steal. Puts the shot up. No good. Holmes with the rebound. Her shot up. No good. Rebound now to Linville Finley. She'll push it up across the timeline. Left side, back it up. 6:40 left in the third quarter. Burdow, right wing, drives in, uses the screen, shot off the backboard. Late whistle, and Burdow will go to the free throw line. They're going to call it on. They call the foul on Aaron Holmes. That'll be her 3rd personal foul, 1st team foul. Burdow to the free throw line where she's 0 for 2 from the night. This free throw in and out, no good. She was 0 for 2 in the second quarter. Now 0 for 3 in the ball game. 6:37 left in the third quarter. Burdow's free throw off the back iron, no good. No block out on Young. Gets the rebound, misses the putback. Holmes gets the rebound, kicks it out to Tatum, but the pass too hard to handle. And it's off Tatum, out of bounds. Good rebound by Holmes, but the pass a little hot to handle. And it's out of bounds. Wolves have it, up by 12, 35-23, 6:25 left here in the third quarter. Ramsey has it left wing. Gets a high screen, NBA 3 left wing for Ramsey. It's short off the front iron, rebound Young. Kicks it into Linville Finley, back up top to McClure. She'll reset the offense for the Wolves, right wing. Gives it back to Linville Finley. She'll dribble up off the screen, top of the key, drive in, kick it out to Burdow on the left baseline. Her 3 up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Young knocks it loose, but into the hands of Nunez. She'll kick it over to Holmes, and Holmes will set her feet there and hold on to the ball and reset it to Nunez. Nunez trying to get rid of it. Kicks it over to McCormick to Holmes. They got to get it across the timeline. McCormick gets in the backcourt. No one got the ball across the half. Holmes had it wide open if she'd have driven. But she stops and gets it back to the point guard. And so the turnover on the Lady Patriots. 5:52 left in the third quarter. 35-23, but Coach Marshall going to take a 30-second timeout here with 5:52 left in the third quarter. We'll take it with them. Be right back with more Lady Patriot basketball on SHN Sports. back from the 30-second timeout. The Wolves have the ball with 5:50 left in the third quarter. Down low to Young, but knocked away by Holmes. Good defense there as she tried to go to the low right block there to Autumn Young. But it was no good. Knocked out of bounds. Wolves have it. Inbound back up top, Linville Finley. Right wing Ramsey. She'll pop the three. It's in and out. No good. Battle for the rebound. Pereira goes in. And a jump ball called. That'll go the way of the Patriots. Good job there by Pereira to crash in and try to grab that rebound away from Autumn Young. Pereira will inbound. 5:38 left in the third quarter. Into Tatum. Tatum dribbles against Burdow. Kicks it over to McCormick. Mid-court stripe. Stolen away by Linville Finley. And now a double dribble there by Linville Finley. Turnover by the Wolves. So the Patriots get lucky there as the Wolves turn it right back over. Pereira set to inbound. Gets it into McCormick across the timeline. Right wing looks to drive all the way in. The left-handed runner up hard off the backboard. No good. Rebound kicked long. Ramsey broke away. A little cherry picking there, and it goes up and in for Jamira Ramsey. 15 points in the ball game. And now a 37-23 lead. But a turnover on the Patriots, and now Coach Wall will take the timeout. 5:16 left in the third quarter. Trailing by 14, 37-23. The Weiss Wolves lead it. We'll take a quick timeout. Back with more Lady Patriot basketball on SHN in just a moment. Back from the timeout. 5:16 left in the third quarter. The inbound pass over the head of McCormick and out of bounds. So the Wolves get it back. Ramsey has it right baseline up to Linville Finley. She'll dribble up top. Tatum covers her there. Kick it over left wing to McClure. Now up top to Burdow. She'll reset the offense with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Hand off to Ramsey right wing. Ramsey looks down low. Now she'll go up top to Linville Finley. She holds. Spins the dribble. Comes back out. Covered by Tatum. Kicks it to McClure, left wing. McClure gets a high double screen, dribbles in, travel, no call, and throws it up off the backboard, and it rattles in. McClure was 7 now in the ball game, and the lead up to 16 now, 39-23. Pereira back to McCormick. McCormick will bring it across against Burdow, beat her down the floor, kick it out to Holmes. Right wing three, fired up off the rim, no good. Daya gets the rebound, kicks it out to Tatum. Tatum, middle of the lane, down low to Nunez. Left block, her shot up, no good. Rebound, puts it back up, and no good. Rebound by Young. The low short shot's not going for the Patriots. And now here comes Linville Finley, pushes it down. The runner up the glass is good from the right side. Linville Finley now with 6 in the ball game. And the score up to 41-23, an 18-point lead. Burdow rides McCormick. No call. The runner up short. No good. Tipped into the hands of McCormick. Back out to Holmes. Up top, Pereira thinks about a three. But the defense there backs it out. Top of the key. Three. No good. Rebound Young. But a foul there. Going to be on Daya Nunez. She ran into the back of Young. That'll be Daya's third personal, second team foul. As Luera and Sewell check in for Holmes and Tatum. And now Jimena Ruiz checks in for Addie McCormick. So Luera, Dev Pereira, Nunez, Ruiz, and Sewell on the floor. Right wing, McClure has it. She'll dribble up top. Reset it for the Wolves. Dribbles now and drives, kicks it out into the hands of Ramsey. She dribbles in, the spin, a run down, left block, and it's up and off the glass. Good for Jamira Ramsey now with 17 in the ball game. And the lead up to 20, 43-23. Pereira dribbles across the timeline. Down to the left wing, down the left block to Sewell. Sewell looks to kick it out. Does to Pereira, left wing three. She fires it, in and out, no good. Ball tip free. Pereira has it left wing. Shoots the jumper, no good. Young with the rebound. She'll kick it out to McClure. McClure will push it up left wing. Down low is Burdow cutting on the right side, and she gets the right blocked jumper. It is up and good. And a whistle blown with 3:02 left. Burdow with her first points of the ball game. 45-23, a 22-point lead for the Wolves. A lot of moisture in the same spot. I didn't think anyone fell over there, but the referee felt it. So right after the bucket went in by Burdell, he whistles it. And they come over and dry it up. And so now the Patriots will inbound. 3:02 left in the third quarter. Trailing by 22, 45-23. Patriots still yet to score here in the third quarter. Pereira will bring it up against number 10. That's going to be Abigail Hicks. Pereira gets across the timeline. Now she'll hand it off to Luera, top of the key. She'll back it out. Now she'll push against Burdell. Back it out. And now drive to the left side. Trying to get movement on the offense. Now she'll reverse dribble, come back to the left side, and have to go back up top. Luera left out to drive, throws it out to Sewell, and stolen away as he gets away. Young gets it. Young drives all the way to the length of the court. No good. Rebound Ramsey. Her reverse layup. No good. The ball free on the floor. Battle for it as it's between Deb Pereira and Autumn Young. And the jump ball goes the way of the Wolves with 2:27 left in the third quarter. Wolves have it. 2:27 left, up by 22. Here in the third quarter, inbound to McClure. Sewell steps up. She kicks it out to Hicks. She'll fire a right wing three. Long rebound. No one covers it. And then what a hustle there by Ramsey. She saves it inbounds off of Ruiz, out of bounds on the Patriots. So the Wolves get the ball back. 2:20 left here in the third quarter. As Sydney Buttram gets ready to check in for the first time. Kick it low to Young. Back out to Ramsey. Three-pointer. No good. Short off the rim. Good rebound there by Haley Stool. Gets it out to Luera with 2:13 left. Kicks it up to Pereira. She'll bring it across the timeline. Left side. She'll dribble down to the left wing. Crossover dribble. Now she'll dribble up top. Reset now back to the left wing. Covered. Give it to Daya Nunez. Left wing three. It's up off the rim. No good. Rebound by Ruiz. She spins. Kicks it out to Luera. Right baseline three. It's up. No good. Battle for the rebound. Taken down by McClure for the Wolves. 1:51 left in the third quarter. She'll bring it up across the timeline. The Wolves by 22. 45-23. Wolves lead it. Burdell up top. Looking to hand it off to Hicks. Ball slapped away by Nunez. Hicks checks it down. Hands it off to Burdell. Nunez with the steal and gets it across to Ruiz. Ruiz drives in, puts up a layup. It's off the rim. No good. Nunez with the rebound. She puts it up. It goes in. Daya Nunez, a lot of hustle there, and she's rewarded with her first two of the ball game and the first two of the second half for the Patriots. 45-25, a 20-point deficit with 1:15 left in the third quarter. Ramsey across the timeline. She looks to drive on Luera down to the right block, throws it up on the runner in, and the whistle. Jamira Ramsey. She throws it up. It goes in off the glass and draws the foul. Sydney Buttram checks in for Daya Nunez. Buttram in for her first action of the ball game. Free throw by Ramsey, no good. The rebound slapped away. Ramsey tracks it down. Top of the key. Ramsey has it. Luera knocks it away from behind. It's on the floor. Battle for it. Ramsey kicks it up to Burdell. Reset the offense. 1 minute left in the third quarter. 1 minute. Burdell looks to drive. Right by Ruiz. Kicks it to Young. Right block. Spin around jumper. No good. Rebound by Ruiz. Good defense there by Haley Sewell. Leaning on Young. Forced a bad shot. Luera will push it across the timeline. 45 seconds. Kicks it out to Sewell. Left wing three for Haley. It's up off the rim. No good. Rebound by Hicks. Skip pass out to Ramsey. Cherry picking again. She kicks it over to McClure. She'll spin it out. Go to the left baseline. Think about a three. Now drive in. Kick it back out to Hicks. Left wing three by Abigail Hicks. Up off the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. Taken down by McClure. She'll run in. Throw it up as Sewell fouls her. And it goes for McClure. Give McClure the two and a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. 27.5 seconds left, a 24-point lead as McClure goes to the free throw line. Sewell with her second personal foul. Third team foul on the Patriots. McClure's free throw up and good. McClure with 10 now in the ball game. 25 seconds left. Pereira across the timeline, left wing. Luera will go take it from Pereira. Reset the offense with 18 seconds left in the third quarter. She'll kick it left wing to Buttram. Buttram there on the left wing looks to drive. And ball taken away by Ramsey. Ramsey's got a breakaway on her own all the way to the right side. The layup good for Jamira Ramsey. 52-25, 27-point lead. Outlet from Luera hits Buttram. But the clock runs out as Buttram can't haul it in. And that's how we end the third quarter. 52-25, the Lady Wolves lead it over the Patriots at the end of quarter number 3. Timeout, back with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Lady Patriot Basketball on SHN Sports. For quarter number 4. On the floor for the Patriots will be Holmes, Dia Nunez, Addie McCormick, Michaela Luera, and Dev Pereira. Pereira set to inbound into the backcourt to McCormick. McCormick will dribble up against number 20, Anaya Wilkins, who's checked in for the Wolves. Now to the right wing, McCormick up top to Pereira, wide open, straight on 3 ball. Good! Nothing but net for Pereira. Now with 11 in the ball game, and the lead cut to 24, 52-28, 7:35 left in the ball game. Ramsey dribbles against McCormick, top of the key. Left elbow extended, her shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound Autumn Young, back out to Ramsey. She'll look to drive, tries to go down low, stolen by Holmes. Holmes kicks it up to McCormick. McCormick the breakaway, the runner up, no good. Luer with the rebound. She'll kick it out to Pereira on the left wing, fakes the 3. She'll go down low to Holmes. Ball batted away from behind by Autumn Young. Good play there defensively by Young, but it goes out of bounds near midcourt, so the Patriots will reset the offense. 7:10 left in the ball game. Down by 24, 52-28. Addie McCormick set to inbound for the Patriots. She'll kick it in to Dia Nunez. Take the handoff back. Left block. Make the runner. Up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Young into Linville Finley. She'll bring it up for the Wolves. 7 minutes left in the ball game. Linville Finley drives all the way to right elbow. Kicks it out to number 20, Wilkins. And Wilkins with her first points of the ball game. Extends it to 26. 54-28. 6:45 left. McCormick across the timeline for the Patriots into the hands of Pereira on the right wing. McCormick gets it back. Skip pass over, but knocked out of bounds there. Holmes tried to skip it across to Pereira. Linville Finley knocks it out of bounds. Now another substitute here for the Wolves. Her hair blocks her number. Low bounce pass into Holmes underneath the basket on the right block. It's up and good. Nice job there. And now we'll try to see who that is. Number 30, Iki. Chelsea Iki in the ball game. Ball slapped away by Holmes. 6:10 left in the ball game. Linville Finley has it. Right wing, looks to drive. Goes in. Holmes knocks it free. Ball bounces around. Iki gets it back. Slapped away from her by Luera. Luera down on the floor. And a jump ball called there. Good hustle by Michaela Luera. And the ball goes back on alternating possession to the Wolves. Ramsey will inbound up top into the hands of Linville Finley. She'll fire a straight on 3. It's no good. Long rebound. She gets it back and puts it up in the middle of the lane. Good. Linville Finley now with 8 in the ball game. 56-30, 26-point lead. McCormick drives in. She's fouled on the floor by number 20. That'll be on Wilkins.
Foul number 20, Weiss.
First team foul of the half. First on Wilkins. Patriots will inbound with 5:49 left in the ball game. Down by 26. Nunez gets the inbound pass, right wing. Back to McCormick, right baseline. Gets it into Holmes, slapped around. Holmes gets it back, skip it over to Pereira, left wing. She'll fire a three. Good! Deb Pereira, the sharpshooter, 4 3 balls in the ball game. And that's up to 33 now. 23-point deficit, 56-33. Deb Pereira with that killer quick release three-pointer. Knocks down her 4th three-pointer of the night. Ramsey hands it off to Hicks. Hicks, now Iki down to Hicks, cutting on the right block. Her shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Wilkins, no good. Knocked out of bounds off Holmes, and the Weiss Wolves will reset. It looks like Vieira Cortez getting set to check in for the Patriots for the first time tonight. Inbound back to Linville Finley, left wing. Into the hands of Ramsey. She'll fire another three. It's off the backboard, no good. But getting the rebound is Ramsey. The reverse layup, no good. Rebound Wilkins kicks it out to Iki. Left block, and Chelsea Iki gets her first points of the ball game. Patriots back down. The shot up. And good. Daya Nunez gets her first 2 of the fourth quarter. 4 points in the ball game. And the lead cut back to 23. 58-35. 4:40 left here in the ball game. Ramsey dribbles, right wing. Hands it off to Linville Finley, top of the key. She fakes the pass and gives it off to Wilkins on the left wing. She'll dribble up top, hand it off to Ramsey. Ramsey dribbles into the free throw line, looks to drive, throws up a runner, and it goes in. Lowered the shoulder. They're going to call a blocking foul on Addie McCormick. So they're going to call the foul on McCormick. Her first personal foul. 4-team foul. Give the bucket to Ramsey. And a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. 60-35. 4:27 left. And into the game comes Albaran, Buttram, Ruiz, Sewell, and Ashley Bush for her first action of the ball game. Vieira Cortez did not go in. She's sitting over the side talking to coach still. Ashley Bush with the rebound on the missed free throw. Gives it off to Albaran. She throws it up to Buttram. It's stolen away by Wilkins. Throws it into Ramsey. Middle of the lane, the spin, the runner, and it's up and in for Jamira Ramsey. She's going for a single-game record. It seems like she's throwing everything up, and it's going in. Buttram has it across the timeline. 4 minutes left in the ball game. Now down on the baseline is Ruiz. The jumper up, blocked by Hicks, and the Wolves have the ball. Give it off to Ramsey, and Ramsey will bring it across the timeline. Over to Linville Finley. The jumper up, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's on the floor. Buttram gets it, and now it'll be a jump ball as Linville Finley reaches over as Buttram was on the ground. And the jump ball goes over to the Patriots. Now subbing in for the Wolves will be Naja Diagu. Diagu checks in for her first action, number 33. Buttram to inbound. 3:40 left. She'll get it to Albaran. Albaran will bring it across the timeline, right side of the floor. Up top to Buttram. Buttram dribbles there. Loses it, kicks it over to Bush. Back up top. Ramsey with a steal. Ramsey will drive in from the right block. Throw it up. It's up and good. And call a foul on Albaran. Ramsey, the senior guard. No intent of passing there. She took it all the way. Good hustle there. Albaran, her first personal foul. 15 foul on the Patriots. The free throw by Ramsey. This one she makes. And now up to 65 on the scoreboard. A 30-point lead for the Wolves. Buttram has it. She brings it up against Wilkins. Kicks it over to Albaran on the right wing. Albaran holds there. She'll dribble back up top. Set the offense up, kick it over to Bush, but it's stolen away by Iki. She'll kick it back to Ramsey, middle of the floor, running and throwing it up. The runner, no good. Rebound, Ashley Bush knocks it free. Albaran gets it. Kicks it up the floor to Buttram. Sewell down low on the right block. Gets the pass, puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebound, Albaran, left block. Kicks it back over to Ruiz. Now to Buttram, right baseline. She'll fire the shot, no good. Rebound, Ruiz. She'll go up, off the glass, no good. Get her own rebound, go up, and she's fouled. The shot doesn't go, but the foul called. That'll send Jimena Ruiz to the free throw line Foul called on Jamira Ramsey, her first personal foul. Second team foul for the Wolves here in the second half. And Jimena Ruiz to the free throw line for the first time in the ball game for 2 free throws. First one is good. Now a substitute in as Jamira Ramsey finally comes out of the ball game with 2:54 left in the ball game. We'll see who the sub is there. I think it's Kiera Wash back in the ball game. This free throw no good. Rebound and kick it out to Wash. She'll skip pass all the way up. Buttram misses it into the hands of Wilkins, but the foul on the floor as Buttram leans on Wilkins. Buttram picks up her first personal foul, 16 foul. But that one's on the floor. I only have 6 personal fouls. First free throw by Wilkins, no good. Rebound into the hands of Buttram. Buttram will back it out, kick it over to Alberon, and Alberon will bring it across the timeline with 2:40 left in the ball game. Wilkins with her elbow deep in Alberon's side, kicks it over to Buttram right wing. Wash pushes on her. Buttram drives down to the baseline, knocked down. Bush has it now, left block, spins out, kicks it up top, down to Sewell on the block. Spin around jumper off the rim, no good. Bush gets the rebound, left block, she's knocked down, and now it'll be a jump ball. Now it'll go over the way of the Wolves. Weiss has it, 2:21 left here in the ball game. 65-36, a 29-point lead for the Weiss Wolves. 2:15 left in the ball game. Wilkins has it right wing. She looks to drive down to the right block. Her shot up, no good. Haley Sewell gets the rebound, hands it off to Sydney Buttram. Back over to Ashley Bush. She'll bring it up, and now she'll slow it down. Skip it over to Alberon in the backcourt. She'll bring it across with 2 minutes left in the ball game. 2 minutes remaining. Alberon right wing into the hands of Buttram. Buttram holds there, looks to drive, and does on Wash, and she's mugged on the baseline by Wash. Wash will get her first personal foul. Third team foul on the Weiss Wolves here in the second half. And that will send Sydney Buttram to the free throw line. For the first time of the ball game, she's shooting 2 free throws. First free throw up and good. 65-37, 28-point lead for Weiss. 1:52 left in the ball game. Buttram dribbles, fires the free throw. Quick release, good. Both free throws knocked down there for Sydney Buttram. And the lead back to 27 now. 65-28, 1:50 left in the ball game as Wash crosses the line. Kicks it up to Iki. Back to Wash right wing. She goes down low into the hands of Diagu. Her runner up, no good. Rebound by Buttram. Buttram looks to push, gets it up to a streaking Alberon on the right wing. She holds, kicks it down low to Ruiz, but Ruiz can't hold on to it, and it's out of bounds off of Jimena Ruiz. 1:32 left in the ball game. Turnover goes back to the Wolves. 65-38. They lead it by 27. Wash dribbles back down top of the key. Skip it over to Hicks left wing. She dribbles, backs it out. Now she drives in the middle of the lane. Thinks about it, shooting it. Now kicks it over to Wilkins right wing. Her shot up off the backboard, no good. Tip free, and Buttram tracks down the rebound. She'll kick it out to Ashley Bush. Streaking away. She breaks away. And Bush with the layup, no good. Ruiz, she misses the layup. And it's knocked free off of her, out of bounds. Jimena Ruiz unable to get the shot, got the rebound back, but got it knocked loose and off of her head, out of bounds. 1 minute left in the ball game, 1 minute. And Wash kicks it right wing to Wilkins. She drives into the right block, thinks about throwing it up and does, kind of over the back of her head. No look shot over Haley Sewell. And it goes, her 4th point of the ball game. And now 67-38, a 29-point lead. Cut down low to Ruiz. Or Alberon, she stops, reverse pivots, shoots it, no good. Ruiz tries to save it in bounds off the rebound into the hands of Hicks. Hicks drives now on Alberon, down to the right block, throws it up, no good. Rebound by Alberon, and she'll dribble it with 28 seconds left. Skip it up to Buttram, right wing. Buttram dribbles all the way into the wing, kicks it up to Sewell, but it gets away from her into the hands of Abigail Hicks. Hicks will dribble down on the right side, looks to drive on Bush, not cut up, but Bush gets the block from behind. Ashley Bush with a block shot, out of bounds. And Weiss will inbound underneath their own basket. 17.2 seconds remaining and leading by 29. 67-38. I apologize. Inbound all the way up top to Wilkins, right wing. She drives all the way in, runs into Sewell. The ball gets knocked back. Wilkins gets it back, throws it up, and it goes in. 6 points for Wilkins, 69-38, 31-point lead, 5 seconds remaining. Alberon across the timeline with 3 seconds left. She looks to drive all the way in, throws it up off the backboard, no good, gets her own rebound, and the clock goes off, and that's how it ends. 69-38, Weiss comes into Eastview and wins it by 31. Quick timeout. Be back with some final stats and to wrap it up. Eastview Lady Patriot basketball brought to you here on SHN Sports. To wrap things up on the campus of Eastview High School, the Lady Patriots fall to the Weiss Lady Wolves 69-38, a 31-point loss to the Lady Wolves. The Lady Wolves led by the starter that stayed in until this last 2.5 minutes of the ballgame. She put up 28 points, Jamira Ramsey. She led the way with 28, 13 for Autumn Young, 10 for Kamora McClure, 8 points for Jamira Linville Finley, 6 for Wilkins off the bench, all in the fourth quarter, 2 for Iki, and 2 for Berdow for 69. 7 of 16 from the free throw line, just below 50% for the Wolves. The Lady Patriots, 38 points, 1 point for Ruiz, 2 for Buttram, 2 for Sewell, 4 for Daya Nunez, 7 for Aaron Holmes, 8 for Eddie McCormick, and Dev Pereira led all scorers with 14 points. 4 3-pointers on the night for the sharpshooter, Dev Pereira. 4 for 6 from the free throw line for the Patriots, but they fall to 0-2 on the season, and the Weiss Wolves improve to 2-0. The Lady Patriots on the road, like I said earlier, in Corpus Christi. They will leave town tomorrow and then play the 11th, 12th, and 13th in Corpus Christi in that tournament. They will have multiple games. Stay tuned to the Booster Club Facebook page and tweets as they update during the weekend how they do. We'll be back live here on SHN Sports on Tuesday night. That is the 16th of November. We will host the Stony Point Tigers at 7 p.m. We'll be live about 6:45 or about 10 to 15 minutes before the start of the game. Thanks for listening to our presentation of Eastview Lady Patriot basketball. For my wife, Jerry Ann Harmon, on the boards and the camera, I'm Wally Harmon. Remember, it doesn't cost a dime to be kind. Have a good night.